Hi, my name is Len Uhal. I'm the National Vocation Director for the Divine Word Missionaries, and I'm also a board member for the National Religious Vocation Conference. During the last couple years, 3 years, my friends and I have been really working on intercultural competency skills and developing our knowledge about racism and intercultural humility. And I'd like to share with you just a couple stories that tell you a little bit about what I've learned about myself in this process. The first one has to do with international travel. I was blessed over the last year or so to be able to travel internationally. I was up in Montreal, Canada twice, and also had a chance to travel to France. Well, both countries are French is the primary language. So there I was driving in Montreal and not being very familiar with all the street signs and everything in French, found myself going down a one-way street the wrong way. Luckily, I was able to turn around all safe and sound and not get a ticket along the way, so that worked out okay. And then I was in France, and a couple things that happened there that were interesting for me. One was ordering off a menu at the restaurant. You know, so I'm like looking at pictures and I'm like, I think I'll take that. You know, not really knowing what I was ordering, and what came was a bit of a surprise. I was able to eat a little of it, but I guess what I really learned from those experiences was that sometimes immigrants to the United States that I encounter on a regular basis have that same experience, running into a language and a culture different than what they know and understand, and needing to react. And I think I learned a little bit more about empathizing more with them and really trying to kind of put myself in their shoes and understand the difficulties that they have navigating transportation or navigating food at a restaurant. So it was kind of a humbling experience a bit to kind of learn from those international travel moments. A little bit of humility in that process. Another story I wanted to share with you was about, it's more of a social event. So I like to play cards, and I'm in a couple different poker groups. So every month I play poker with 2 different groups. And one evening I was hosting cards at my house, and I was gathering the cards together as we began, and I said, "Okay, boys, let's play some poker." And all of a sudden I'm dealing the cards, and I hear this voice say, "Who you calling a boy?" And I looked up, and the other guy looked up, and my African-American friend looked at me, and I looked at him, and we both kind of laughed. But it made me realize that sometimes an innocent statement about let's play card boys may be offensive to some people based on their cultural experiences. And so again, being able to look at myself and say, despite the fact that I think I'm pretty aware of the things I say and do when I'm in cross-cultural environments, and as sensitive as I try to be, I'm learning that I still have a ways to go. Sometimes, whether it's microaggressions or whatever, these sorts of things are a challenge from time to time, even for the best of us who work in intercultural communities on a regular basis and have friends that are from a wide variety of cultural backgrounds. So I'm still learning, and I appreciated the opportunity to do that over the last few years, to kind of focus in and hone in on those intercultural competency skills. And I think the final thing that I learned is that we have to continue to walk humbly together for the ongoing transformation of the world.